If your mind never stops talking, then this video is actually for you. Because most times we overthink decisions, conversation, problems, crises, conflicts that won't even matter in 24 hours. In today's video, we're going to discuss practical ways to actually minimize or stop overthinking. What's it overthinking? What really is overthinking? Most times you think overthinking means thinking a lot. No, it simply means thinking in cycles, creating images on your head, scenarios of things that have not even happened. That is overthinking. And therefore, you repeat the same cycle over and over again. So it's not just thinking a lot. It's imaginary. Sometimes overthinkers are delusional. Because most of the things you're worried about, the mistakes you've made in the past, instead of correcting it, you're replaying it in your head. And therefore, the possibility of it happening again in your life, the chances are there because it is your thoughts. And most times we manifest what we often think about. If you're thinking about mistakes, problems, crises, conflict, things that might happen next, that means it might actually happen. Let's discuss how overthinking can affect your life. Overthinking can cause anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, loss of appetite for some people because you take your time thinking more than doing. It drains your energy. It makes you overwhelmed. Overthinking might look like just word. It's just thinking. I'm using my brain, but it's a big thing and it affects 99%, no, maybe 80% of how you function as a human being, on how fast you get to your purpose, on how fast you manifest things. Overthinking actually makes small problems look big. And it makes you think more than do. So if this is actually you, hold on, don't go anywhere. We have a solution for that. We've discussed how overthinking actually affects your life. Now, what you're going to talk about is why we overthink, or maybe root causes of overthinking. So people overthink for different reasons, which one of it is fear of failure. The FOF, fear of failure. Because you are afraid to fail, therefore you decide not to try, but rather sit down and think why time and old age catches up on you. Another one is fear of judgment. What will my people say? What will my family say? What will my friends say? No, they're going to laugh at me. That means you're not ready. You are not ready because you're overthinking. What would they say? They will laugh at me. They will do this one or that. But they are busy with their own problems. Trust me, half of the people you think are going to judge you are busy with their own judgments, with their own problems, family crises, conflicts, and things that surround them. Some of them, those people that are supposed to judge you, one of their problems is making money. So they're always looking for ways to make money, but you're there thinking of, they're going to judge me. They will say, this doesn't fit me. What? No. So another thing that can be the root cause of overthinking is maybe due to past trauma or embarrassment. Yes, this is actually valid and I've had such experience before. Because of something that have happened to you before, you decide not to try again. You decide not to try. I can remember going with my father to an office to get a job. And immediately I walked in, a HR was like, who are you looking for? I said, oh, I came to apply for the managerial job, for the position of the manager in your company. Ha, God. Let's leave that story, but I was super embarrassed that day. I was very much embarrassed. Ah, God. After getting embarrassed that day by the HR, I decided not to try again. Like, I've seen that opportunity, an opportunity to actually go for that role again. But I never did. I was not thinking, do I really need the job? Can I handle the position that I'm applying for? No, I overthink and overthink and overthink until I killed that morale. No matter the level of embarrassment you have, pick up yourself again, go again, try out that thing again, try again. The worst thing people can say or anyone can tell you is no. No. And once the person says no, leave it at no and try again. Try with another person, try with another business, try with other things around you. Another root cause of overthinking is perfectionism. You're trying to be perfect, you're trying not to make any single mistake. You're big, yes, you're big, you're very big, you're a big girl, you're a big guy. But we are humans, flesh and blood. Therefore, if you're trying to be perfect, you might end up being perfect actually, but with white hairs and stuff and lost teeth. Yes. So perfectionism can be a root cause of overthinking. Instead of just doing this stuff, you're busy trying to get everything right. Maybe, for example, someone that wants to start creating content, just as I am talking to you now, I wanted to film this because I got the inspiration today, like a few hours ago. But I was like, oh, will I film this like this? Look at my hair. I'm not wearing wig, I'm not looking all to no makeup and stuff. If I don't do this now, I might lost those inspiration. I might not, the real people I'm supposed to talk to, I might not actually talk to them because I'm not in my house. Had even I was trying not to make mistakes, I was trying to be perfect, I won't be doing this video today. Therefore, you will see this video. And those that are supposed to impact through this video are also going to stay still overthinking. We actually discussed the meaning of overthinking, how overthinking affects our life, the root causes of overthinking. And now we are at the solution. How do I solve this problem? How do I stop overthinking? What should I do so that I would minimize overthinking? One of the solutions to overthinking is by identifying your triggers, things that triggers you to overthink, things that make you to think a lot. Know when you think a lot. Yes. Know when the overthinking comes in. Is it after scrolling on social media and seeing your celebrities living the life you wanted to achieve? Is it after chatting with dark friends who seem to be 5 steps ahead of you? Is it in the midnight when everybody is sleeping and everywhere is peaceful? You decide to stay awake and overthink. In the night, morning, or during work break, check all these things. Identify your triggers. Know the time frame where you overthink. I also want you to know that awareness is the first form of control. Once you are aware of these triggers and you are able to identify them, that means the problem of overthinking is 30% solved. So when your mind is running, stop and look at the present. 5 things you can actually see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can touch or hear, 2 things you can actually smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This would really help you come out of the spiral of overthinking. You're going to change another thing. What if? So, even if. What if it fails? Even if it fails. What if it fails will discourage you. But when you change it to even if I fail today, I'm going to try again tomorrow and succeed. Instead of what if I fail? What if I fail is a discouraging word. Another thing is to apply the 2 minutes rule. This thing I'm about to do, is it going to benefit me in 2 months' time? If it's not going to benefit you in 2 months' time, then you don't give it your 2 hours. So overthinking will not benefit you in 2 months' time. Rather, it will make you to be stagnant, to be stuck in that particular position you are. I always talk about environment and how much it can actually affect you. So if the place you're living is dirty, or your house is clustered with a lot of clothes, a lot of dishes to do, laundry to do, you're going to overthink it. You are even going to include it in your thinking. Another thing you should do to stop overthinking is to clear your space. Clear your space, clean your environment. Check your social media. Those people you are following on social media that might have influenced you or make you feel pressured, you can unfollow or archive those status updates and all that, so as to help yourself improve on your own without going around and thinking of everything at the same time. If you are watching till now and you have not subscribed, please click that subscribe button and give me thumbs up. Drop a comment on this section on other things you think that can actually help us, the overthinkers, to minimize or stop overthinking at all. Another thing I want you to learn is to give yourself overthinking time. Decide in a day, I'm going to think for 10 minutes. I'm going to think for 10 minutes in a day, and that is it. Give yourself time to overthink. When you do this, other time which you left to do other things, you're going to focus on those things. Another idea you should try in order to minimize overthinking is, I will think about it later. In every day of your life, bring out 10 minutes to think about everything you want to think about. If it's possible, write them down, put them on a paper, write down things that bothers you, write them down, and search online for possible solutions to so and so issues and problems you're having. Then whenever those things try to come up again, you tell yourself, I will think about it later. You think of something, and think to the extent that whatever big dream you have already dissected it into negativity, different parts of negativities, and then brought it down. Overthinking is more negative than positive. So don't tell me what I'm thinking about is I have big dreams on how to make money, on how to buy car, on how to start a business and all that. No, you are still thinking about it. Just as I said previously, write them down. Those business ideas you have, write it down. The projects, write it down. The business or the money, your finances, put them down and don't cluster your mind. When we are younger, we are taught to write list of things we needed, and because we write list of things we needed, it helps you with budgeting. Instead of thinking, oh, I already have 10K now, so I can only buy 5 things from my list with 10,000. Let me buy those things with those 10,000. When I get the rest of the money, I'm going to complete. So if you're an overthinker, just know that your mind is not bad and you are not bad too. It's just that your brain and mind are overstimulated, and if you're able to keep it at a place, organize it, and bring those thoughts to life, you are going to be very, very powerful, and nothing shall take your power from you, because you already have thoughts on things to do and manifested it, and was able to actualize those dreams and things you have been overthinking about. Calm down, take a step to whatever it is you have in mind, apply for that job, get that business deal, buy that clothes, get your house and laundry done, buy that land, go and price that beautiful car, go and price that car, do whatever you want,
and you will see how much easier it is to live. Life is not only in our head, life is physical, life is living. It's living in the present, not in your head. You know what to do already. Subscribe, like, drop a comment. If you find this video helpful, I want you to drop a comment in the comment section. I choose peace over overthinking. I choose peace to overthinking. Tell yourself that from today, I'm going to minimize my thinking level and actually do things that I needed to do. Thank you very much for watching. This is Adia Ugochi. You can check my previous post on 10 things you should do before 2026 because 2026 is already on the way and we want to go in stronger, bigger, better, and beautiful.